It's the next year on podtech.net. I'm Matt Kelly here at the GM Heritage Center, Car Heaven, as I like to refer to it. I can't tell you how happy I am to be here today and to be joined by the GM Heritage Center manager, Greg Wallace. It's a pleasure having you on the show today.
Pleasure to have you here.
And we are standing in front of one of my all-time favorite vehicles. In fact, this has to be my favorite, the 1957 Chevy Nomad.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a favorite of a lot of people. It's a milestone year for Chevrolet. It's a new body style. We also introduced some new powertrains. The 283 also fuel injection came along in 1957. This particular example here is a Belair Nomad, which is a two-door version of the station wagon body style. Very, very popular today. These cars are no longer discarded. It doesn't matter what condition they're in; they're restored. And the aftermarket has come alive for parts for the 57 Chevy. They are so popular that you hardly need to have an original car any longer because bodies are being reproduced and stuff, which is testimony to the great design.
The vehicle just starts out with this amazing front fascia that just has such an impact and is timeless.
Absolutely, it's got a personality. I mean, there's no doubt when you see this car coming that it's aggressive, it's confident on the road from a design standpoint, and they're just great cars.
Why do you think the vehicle remains as popular as it does?
Well, the Chevrolet made 1.5 million 57 Chevy, somewhere in that ballpark, and you got to remember that as the baby boomers became of age to drive, these cars were hitting the used car market, and so they were very, very popular with the baby boomers of the day. And today, those that couldn't afford to have one in high school, now they're affordable. They're reasonable in certain models. Of course, the convertibles are very high priced today, but and the aftermarket support. It doesn't take a lot of effort to keep one of these cars going on the road today.
I love the piercing hood ornaments here, and as we move around the vehicle, the sweeping lines of it, going all the way back to those absolutely gorgeous tail fins and the rear fascia.
And it's an evolution of the aircraft-inspired designs that started out in the 30s, from the bomb sight style hood ornaments to the ductwork and the sweeping lines down the side. Aircraft-inspired wraparound windshields. The car is just one design beauty after another all the way down the side.
And I love that the wrap around of the windshields continues all the way to the rear as well. There is no blind spot in this vehicle for a 1957, very much ahead of its time almost.
Absolutely. It's a very, even today when you drive one of these cars, after about a couple minutes of getting used to the suspension system and the way the tires were, the car becomes very comfortable, almost intuitively to a person that hasn't driven an older car before. And it's a great car, like you say, wraparound windshields. It's very easy to see out of. And they're very good driving cars with independent front suspension and tube shock absorbers, so they're very modern for a vintage car.
And Greg, probably my second all-time favorite is the 57 Chevy Belair convertible, which we're standing in front of right now.
Absolutely, it's a timeless design. It's the most sought after of the 57 Chevys. The convertibles fetch the highest prices. They're the flashiest of the 57 Chevys. This particular one, besides being a convertible, also has the Power Pack engine, which features two 4-barrel carburetors. It also features what they call the bat wing air cleaner, and as you can see, it's got a bat wing shape to it with oil canister air filters on it.
Absolutely love it. Is the color original that we're looking at of the two vehicles, the teal and the orange?
Yes, they are. They've been repainted, but they are era correct.
Well, I can't tell you how exciting and thrilling it is for me to be here at the GM Heritage Center, to be in the driver's seat of a 1957 Chevy Belair convertible. I am in car heaven. I'm Matt Kelly for the next year on podtech.net.